Hi, I'm Ken Jr. and welcome to Train World TV. Here you'll find the latest and greatest in model trains. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to our channel, we're glad you're here, and I invite you to click the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you'll never miss a video. Now, we'd also love to send you exclusive deals and special announcements that you won't find anywhere else. So be sure to sign up for our emails, TW Text, and stay connected with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget, you can shop online at trainworld.com for all your model train needs. Now, without further ado, enjoy today's video.
All right, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We have a great episode tonight, and we have Ken Sr. right behind us blasting the Christmas music in the background.
Welcome to Train World.
All right, and we're going to be talking about Christmas starter sets and train sets and everything about train sets. And I know a lot of people, they want to buy a train set for the holiday season, and they don't know where to start, what scale, what size, how to get into trains. So there's a lot to go into it. But before we roll over to Ken Sr. and talk about train sets and the backdrop, we're kicking off actually a train set challenge. And we've had some great influencers really do some great work to show people how to get into the hobby. So before we kick over to Ken Sr. and talk about train sets and the size and scales, we just wanted to show some of the great videos some influencers have been showing off. And they're very funny and humorous, and some of them are just great instructional videos. And we really wanted to do it to get people into the hobby. And, that's one of the biggest questions. How do we get more and more people into the hobby? It's very important. And we thought this year, let's get people into the hobby by teaching them how to get into trains and showing them how to get into trains. So let's start off with some quick influencer videos, and we'll share that now. Hang tight. Hold on. So the first video of this challenge, I believe we posted, let's see, it looks like Chris Montana. So let's play this real quick.
Got one of the Christmas trees up here in the front of the house, and it's missing something. So let's go ahead and I think we need a train.
All right, everyone. So we're here on trainworld.com. We're going to go ahead and search for the Lionel Christmas set. And then we've got a whole bunch of different options here. But I want to scroll down. I want to find something new. We look here. Here we go. The Peppermint Railroad. This looks awesome.
So Chris Montana, Chris's Trains and Things is showing off the Peppermint set.
Train World. It's that easy. Go online, order it. About a day or two later, you're going to have the train ready to go. We're going to set it up under this Christmas tree. Let's see how easy it is to get a train ready to go for the holiday season, because there is no Christmas tree without a Christmas train under it. Let's go. We've got our train on the track, and now what we need to do is just add our power supply, which is provided for us right here. And one of those pieces of straight track accepts this plug, and then we just have a wall wart here that we plug into a power strip or into an outlet on the wall, and our track is powered. It's that simple. No transformer for this set.
It's that simple. Even Miles enjoys the train for the Christmas season. So start at trainworld.com and get on track for a great Christmas holiday. Pick up your train today. Merry Christmas.
All right, so that was Chris's Trains and thing. And then Ben's Train also did a great
shout out to all my Orange Box
post.
goodness, gangsters, and Chug Lifers. It's your boy Ben Wayne. Today I'm back again with another video. We're doing the Train World Christmas Train Set Challenge. I want to show you guys how easy it is to get into the hobby, especially during this time of year, and especially with Train World making it super easy to pick up these Christmas train sets from like Bachman, LGB, or Lionel. Today we're doing Lionel. You know I went with that fresh Orange Box goodness. This is the Winter Wonderland set from Lionel, and we're going to set it up in front of this beautiful tree that my wife decorated.
No, absolutely not. You are not going to set up this train in front of a tree that I spent hours putting
This is
together.
for the Train World
I
Christmas
don't
Train
care
Set
if it's
Challenge.
for-
Ken Jr. said that.
Really? How about you find another location?
All right, I'll find somewhere else.
All right. Nope.
Not here either.
Nope.
Are you everywhere?
Yep. Nope. Absolutely no.
Okay, where can I set up?
I got your Winter Wonderland.
Where?
Right here.
Hey, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Come and get it.
Shout out to all my Orange Box goodness gangsters. Gonna show you how easy it is to put together this Lion Chief Winter Wonderland set from Lionel. Now, this thing comes with everything that you need. Let's go ahead and get it out the box. We have a remote. Manuals, we don't need that. Of course, we have our engine, nice hefty weight to it. All right, so I'm putting together the last piece of track. It all snaps together very easily and quickly. Then I'm gonna put the train on the track. Train's on the track now. I'm going to use the power supply that came with the set. Plug that in. Plug it in. Now we have track power. Hit the on button on the remote. All right, so we got the track power on. We got the engine on. Let's get it going.
Ben's got the Winter Wonderland Lionel set.
And there you have it. Putting together a starter set is super easy. Getting into the hobby is easy. Results may vary.
So that was great. Also, RJ jumped in the challenge.
Time of the year.
And don't forget, you could also do this train set challenge if you have a train
And today
set.
we'll be taking
Make
a
sure
look at the
you
Lionel
get
Trains Polar
videotape
Express
it, post a
with
reel.
Lion Chief
RJ and
Bluetooth
all these influencers
5.0.
have been doing a great
Now this
job
set comes
promoting
with anything and everything
the train
you need
industry
to get
and
started,
getting into trains.
including, of course, the trains, the track, the power
RJ
source.
also got
As
his
you can see,
dog
it's really
involved
easy
as well.
to snap together, and it's fun for the whole family, including the dog. Perfect for going around your Christmas tree. Trains go right on the tracks, nice and easy. You simply plug it into the wall, and then you plug it right into the track. You make sure those trains are coupled together, and just like that, you have this beautifully detailed Polar Express figures, and some of your favorite characters are included too, including the hobo. So let's fire this engine up and run it around the track here.
All aboard! This is the Polar Express.
Make sure to check out trainworld.com to purchase this set and many others just like it.
Now, those all have been O-gauge sets, and James Wright
here with a
also did a HO
train
Bachman
set
set.
challenge.
Bachman
I'm
has some great
assembling
starter
this
sets available.
HO scale Bachman Jingle Bell
James Wright
Express
showed
train
off
set
how to
with
put it
ease.
together with ease.
I love how easy this track snaps together. You just align the rails in the roadbed.
That's the
push,
Bachman
you're good to go.
easy track. Really simple to set
I
up.
got the whole oval of track put together in less than a few minutes. and you simply plug in this end, and the other end goes to the controller for the straight track. It's equipped with a wall plug and a barrel plug that goes to the back of the controller as well. Now we're able to finish the oval. The oval of track measures 47 inches by 38 inches, and it's a good size track, and you can always add more because there's individual track that you can purchase separately. Now it's time to add our train. That's a wrap on setup. Now it's time to run our trains on a tabletop or around the Christmas tree. Check out trainworld.com for your very own train set in a variety of scales and themes, a gift that your wife and kids will love that brings the family together this holiday season.
So that was one of the most popular Bachmann starter sets, the Jingle Bell Express. So make sure you check that out. Also, RBP Trains. We got so many influencers doing starter set videos. It's just so great to the hobby. This
New
is
train
RBP
time.
Trains.
We're trying the Train World Viral Train Set Challenge.
He did the Santa Fe set. And
This is
he
the
always does a
Lionel
great
Lion
job.
Chief Santa Fe Ready to Run train set.
And congratulations
Red box
to
just looks like
RBP
fun.
Trains. He just won
Doesn't
the
get any
Lenny
more
Award.
classic than this. Inside the box, you have 3 passenger cars, like so. Look how shiny. 1, 2, and the observation car with that Chief logo right there on the back. The set includes a remote control that you're going to use to operate the train. Pop off the battery cover, 3 AAA batteries. Make sure you put the battery cover back on and secure it with this little screw. Then get your power supply, put that aside for later. And the best part, the locomotive, the bright red Santa Fe. Don't forget the track, kind of important. Fast track, snaps together like so. Make your loop, and you're ready to go. Your car's on the track. Nothing beats a classic red Santa Fe. That power supply out of the box. Plug one side into your track and the other side into the wall. And you're ready to go.
Welcome aboard the Santa Fe Super Chief.
Ten out of 10, ready to run set. Bring your family together this holiday season with a brand new train set from trainworld.com. As you can see, my family already took over.
All right, so that's really great, and we want to invite everybody out there to also participate in this train set challenge. It's just really great to try to get people into the hobby, and these influencers really did a great job, so we appreciate them. And I am going to pop out and be side by side with my father because he's having a little technical difficulties hearing. But we'll discuss it out front and kind of go over the basics of starter sets. When people come in, what to look for, what is important, and how to get you into this hobby. So hang tight, everyone, and we'll get going.
All right, Ken Sr.
I'm going to tell you, I can barely hear you.
All right, Ken Sr. is right here, and we are live, and we are showing these train sets. So basically, when somebody walks in here, we want to know what exactly happens. What do they look for, and what's the size? What do they how do they know how to get into trains?
Well, first thing they do is when they walk in, they basically are amazed by the operating layouts and all the type of trains that are here. It's like they first they want to see their old trains when they grew up. They want to see the old stuff. So we bring them to the old stuff, and they say, "Yeah, I had that. I had this. I had that." And then they always will say, "Well, can I buy something today? Do they still make trains?" Of course. You know, Lionel is one of the biggest dealers in the world of making Lionel electric trains, and you can get also battery trains now. Lionel's making battery trains. The battery trains for like 3 years and older. Electric trains are anywhere from 8 years and older, and there's all different sizes too. The G-scale trains, which are the indoor-outdoor trains,
Right.
which are the bigger ones right here. And then they got the O-gauge trains, which is Lionel specializes in that stuff. And they got HO, which is like half the size of Lionel. And then N-scale and then Z-scale. There's so many different sizes. And everybody's got different spaces in their house where they can actually set this stuff up. You can either put it on a little coffee table, or you can run it around the room, or you can set it up indoor, outdoor.
And that's what's so great about Trainland. When people come in the store, they really don't know where to start. So it's hard, you know, ordering online and not knowing anything about trains. But if you see, it really starts by size. This right here, this is an LGB G-scale size train set, and LGB makes great starter sets. They look great with the tree because they're so big. G-scale is kind of the largest size. And then, as Ken Sr. said, Lionel is one of the largest manufacturers in train sets.
Yep.
The O-scale, everybody knows Lionel. And then HO, if you want something a little smaller, Bachmann makes some great HO starter sets as well as N-scale sets. Bachmann makes great starter sets. Also, Kato makes N-scale starter sets.
Yep.
So these are some great electric train sets that people get involved with. We'll show over here. This is actually a Z-scale train set, which is even smaller than N-scale.
Engines like this big.
Yeah, so tiny. But a lot of people love gift-giving trains, and this is a great, cute little box. This is the Markland Z-scale Christmas train set, 81846 if you want to order it. And these have been going out the door. People love it just as a novelty gift-giving item. And they could put it on a coffee table. It's so small. It's smaller than N-scale over there. So if you're looking for the smallest starter set, go with a Z-scale starter set. And we'll work our way up here. But you got N-scale Bachmann starter sets as well. This is a Christmas Christmas Express starter set. And here's a Thomas and Friends N-scale starter set. We have so many different starter sets from Bachmann and Kato. They make traditional road names. They make Christmas, Thomas. So they make an assortment of different stuff. And if you want Kato, they make really high-end premium train sets that we also sell as well. So there's a mix for everything if you're looking for different manufacturers or what you're looking to get into. But Bachmann Easy Track is just really simple and great to get into the hobby with. And that's something we should talk about as well. Continue. Why don't you talk about the different track on the floor and carpet, you know, the Easy Track and Fast Track, trying to make it simple.
Yeah. Bachmann makes the Easy Track and Lionel makes Fast Track. And they come with a road bed on it. So now you can just lay it on your floor, your carpet, and run it that way. The old days, you had to kind of screw it down to a board. You can still do that today, but they made it a lot easier to get set up right out of the box. And as we showed in some of the videos, you can set up a train set within 15 minutes. You're up and running. It's that simple.
Yep. And then here's the N-scale. This is the N-scale Kato starter set as well. So this is a great starter set to get into the hobby. Kato is a big manufacturer. So this is another route for the N-scalers out there.
And this is not toy product. This is hobby quality. So it is quality stuff. It's hobby product. It's something. It's not like years ago at all. This is a whole different ball game with these type of train sets.
Here's some Bachmann HO starter sets. This is the Elf on the shelf, the Scout Elf Express. So this is really cute, Christmassy. It actually comes with the elf figure. And
Great graphics on this stuff. Yeah. The paint jobs are amazing.
And on this layout, we actually have the Jingle Bell Express running. And I believe James Wright did a review on this. So that's pretty much the most popular Bachman HO Christmas set there is. It's just so great. And Bachman also makes a ton of traditional starter sets as well.
All the videos that we showed are basically train enthusiasts and their influencers. So if you go on YouTube and you Google their names, and you'll see all these train videos. These guys are very helpful, and they have a passion for trains.
Yep.
And they hope that you get started in trains. They want to get you started, like we want to get you started.
That's right. And the O-scale sets, we'll actually walk over to our Lionel section and show a lot of different sets out there. But this is also the G-scale starter set from LGB, the Christmas set. That's been very popular. And I guess before we get into Lionel, if you want to also talk about the battery sets as well. I see we got 2 battery sets over there. So if you're looking more for a gift for the kids, these aren't as expandable as the electric trains are. These are just more of a starter set, gift giving for a kid. They're more plastic battery sets, but it's still a great item. They come with the remote track. They're at a great price point, and this I see is 4+. So it's at a lower age that you could get kids into trains.
And a lower price point.
Yeah.
They basically graduate from the wooden trains of the Thomas and the Brios, and the Lionel made some wooden trains also. But they graduate from the wood. As they get older, they go to the battery, and then after the battery, they go to the electric. And it's a family hobby. Everybody gets involved.
Yep, and again, that's actually a good point, Ken Senior, because you have the different levels, and that's another thing. When people come in, they want to talk. They go from wooden, and this is a holiday train set that we sell. We carry all the major wooden train lines. So if you got kids, this is a great train set to get into the hobby. Then the battery, and then electric. And electric, it's I believe 14 and plus. So you got to look at the age there. But usually with adult supervision, it's great that the kids could see and watch, and the parents set it up and supervise.
But Lionel's got something unique. With their train sets, you get a walk-around controller. And this controller here operates the speed. It turns it on and off. Grandma, grandpa, mom and dad can sit on the couch, turn it on, and away it goes. And it also has the sound systems in it. You got different whistles, you got bells, you got announcements, all aboard, or shop at trainworld.com. You can even put your own announcements in these train sets. And they can also be operated Bluetooth with your cell phone. So a lot of these Lionel train sets, you just use your cell phone to operate. So they've really come a long way with technology and quality, and it's just it's just what it is. Everybody's got to have a train around the Christmas tree.
That's right. That's right. All right. So hang tight, because we're going to walk over to the Lionel side of the store, and we're going to show the Lionel train sets and all these great remotes and features. So hang tight, and we're going to head right over. All right, everybody. And we're getting over here. Slide in there, Ken Senior. And I'll be right there if you just want to say a few things in the meantime.
Well, these are the Lionel starter sets at Train World, and they make so many of them, and they're all different kind of different styles. Some people like the old early steam engines. Some people like diesel, modern, and then Lionel's noted for their licensed product. They got Thomas the Tank, Looney Tunes, Harry Potter, Disney. And this year, Star Wars. Star Wars is like the biggest thing right now. They got another movie coming out, and the kids that grew up with Star Wars in the early days, now they're teenagers and adults, and now they want their train sets. They're collecting all the Star Wars stuff made by Lionel. So there's really a lot of different stuff. John Deere stuff. They got Halloween sets. You got Santa Fe speed sets, just like from the 50s. The You got Frozen with Disney. It's just every year they're coming out with something really cool. And then there's people that collect train sets. They got Area 51. People that they keep talking about that in the news today. That there may be extraterrestrials. You got the let me see, even Willy Wonka. That's a great selling thing. They're all great stuff. Anything licensed does very, very well. It's just unique and different. But the biggest part of the store is the Christmas stuff, without a doubt. Polar Express, Merry Christmas. It's just huge, a huge part of the business of Christmas, the business of Christmas. That's what it is. You got this brand new Peppermint Railroad, Christmas Express, Winter Wonderland, which is on the layout, Jingle Bell Limited, Christmas Light Express, and then Polar Express. And there's also the 20th anniversary Polar Express. They only made that 1 year, and we still have some left from last year. 20 years of Polar Express. And Lionel picked up on that license a long time ago, and it's been the best seller every Christmas. And they make add-on cars to all these sets that are part of the theme, and they also keep adding and adding and adding.
Now, Ken Senior, I see a lot of Christmas starter sets that Lionel make, but I also see a lot of rolling stock pieces as well. I believe if you want to talk about the 2025 Christmas boxcar, actually, is that one right there? Yeah.
Yeah. It's the 2025 Christmas boxcar, and they make a Christmas boxcar every year. A lot of people buy this because they had a newborn. There's some kind of memory that ties into the year, and so people collect all the different years. And they're dated, so they're only made that one shot. Right? And like one shot, they become very, very collectible, and prices do increase on these as inventory goes down. So just look at it. They usually in every January to February, they announce the new models of everything, and we post it on our website at trainworld.com, where you can actually flip through the catalog and see all the new stuff, and we take pre-orders on all the new stuff. Most people that are in the hobby, they pre-order everything, so they guarantee to get it when the item comes out. They know what's coming out. It's just simple to do. They also have lighted track that flashes. They got white snow track. The fast track is an amazing line of track that Lionel created. And all the individual cars, it's just great.
Now, what's the best-selling train set there is for Lionel O-Scale?
Polar Express, without a doubt.
Okay.
Polar Express dominates, and it's it just goes out the door all day long. All day long, people buy Polar
And that's
Express.
because of the movie. People want to.
Well, they always show the movie on TV around Christmas, and it's kind of like one of those sets that's Christmassy, but it's also wintry and seasonal. So it's you can keep it running on the layout for quite a few months.
And RJ Trains just did a Polar Express review on our train set challenge on that. We have it posted on our social media channels if you want to check that out. And we also post the videos. But there's tons of great train sets, and here's all Christmas items. But again, you got Star Wars, all different sets. And did you discuss Thomas as well?
Yeah, Thomas makes a Christmas set. Also, we have more coming in. We sold out, but they are coming in. And we could be on our website for sure.
But there's two different versions of the Thomas sets. There's the electric version and battery version. So depending how old you're starting with, the battery is at a younger age, and the electric trains for Thomas is a little for older age market.
Yep.
But also train sets that are just for the general railroads. You got Pennsylvania Keystones, Union Pacific, Santa Fe. So lots of great stuff.
Yeah. And we also make a color flyer of all the Christmas items that Lionel makes, and an HO scale, a G scale, all the different Christmas items. So it's a great flyer if you want to increase and buy a bunch of different items for the holiday season. And we also have starter set brochures. We have collector brochures, Lionel's built to order type of trains, which are very limited edition. And you have to get pre-orders in to be guaranteed those items, and also at the early buy pricing on the built to order stuff. So it's but we're in starter set season right now. And this is the way that people get started, by buying just a box set. Very simple to set up, and it just kind of grows. And then you just, if you're buying it for one of your grandchildren or yourselves or the family, you can keep adding on pieces and pieces to it. You go kind of like a wish list, a want list, more track, extra cars, a Christmas box car, Christmas sound car. Lionel's got all different types of military stuff for the veterans. Lots of that type of stuff. That does very, very well. And it's basically from age group is 8 to 80 and older. It just keeps going. It's just major families in this type of stuff. And a lot of people pull out their old trains and they set them up, and they set it up with the new trains. So it's all intertwines. The track is a little different from the old and the new, but the trains pretty much run on the same track. They'll have no issues with that.
All right, Ken Sr. And
Yep.
anything else before we wrap this up?
I don't even know where to begin. Just, you can set it up on the floor. You can get a table. You can put it on a 4x8 table. You can set up in the garage, your living room, your attic, your basement. There's always a place in the house for a Lionel train set or an HO train set. If size or space is an issue, HO, N scale. If you can't do it in the house, you go into G scale. G scale is an indoor-outdoor train. LGB, Bachman, Pico. It just there's a size for everyone and a place to put it for everyone. And you can buy all of it at trainworld.com. Shop on our website 24/7, and just everybody have a great holiday season. It's just it's going to be a great year. And when the kids come in the door, they see the trains running. The parents just can't pull them away from it. They get glued to it. So if you set up a layout in your own house, you definitely will have that family togetherness where everybody's enjoying trains.
All right, great job, Ken Sr., and we truly appreciate it. It's something different. We just kind of wanted to show everybody out there the experience of walking into a train show, showing or train store, and showing the different sizes. I think that's really important for people out there, and it's good for them to see what options we have available. It's kind of important to see the different sizes, the walkthrough, the explanation. Just going online, it's kind of hard to pick out a train set, so we kind of wanted to do something different this year. So we do appreciate it, and we want to wish you and your families a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to everyone. Hopefully this was a little bit helpful. I know it was a little kibosh, but next year we'll get a little more streamlined on this train set series. But check out our website. We're doing a train set challenge. So again, if anybody wants to show how they put a train set together, we think it's really important for everybody out there to share with their community and get people involved in the hobby for this Thanksgiving. So we thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. And make sure you head to trainworld.com for all your starter sets. Thank you. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.